Hey guys, I wanted to start out this sneak peek video with a quick PSA to you guys. If you currently have a super magical chest in your chest slot and you haven't opened it yet, or if you have one coming up in your rotation, they will all be replaced, even in your chest cycle, with Mega Lightning chests. And these are the chests that allow you to unlock them. They're the same cards, everything's the same, except for it gives you 8 lightning strikes to give you guys a little bit of autonomy when choosing which card bundles that you want for your collection. So remember, do not open any super magical chests until the update drops. Guys, let's go ahead and continue and take a look at what's coming in sneak peek number 2. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. It's time for sneak peek number 2, and guys, I have been banging the drum for new tournaments, for tournament revamps for a long time, and finally, I can't believe I'm even saying this right now, finally, took you long enough, Supercell, but better late than never, we have a new tournament system inside the game. Now, there's actually 2 new types of tournaments, or one tournament revamp and then one whole new type of tournaments, which we're going to talk about in just a moment here. But before that, I just wanted to show you guys the new improved clan search system. So if you're looking for a new clan, or if you're in an established clan and you want your clan to stand out more, there's now these new indicators here. It's kind of like a small quality of life change, nothing major, but I'm on the screen, so I figured I'd start with this anyway, right guys? So you can see now, if I search for any clan, there's 3 little tabs, and that is if the clan is active in Clan Wars is the first little tab. Actually, I can get rid of this. Now we just see Deck Shot Pro. The left icon is if the clan is active in Clan Wars. The middle is if they're active in clan requests, if there's a lot of requests going on in the clan. And then the last one is if you have any friends in that clan. Now let's move over to the tournament tab here. And this is the private tournament system. This is just a tournament revamp. Basically nothing incredibly new here except for, well, a lot of the things that we've been asking here for in the channel for a while. So let's go ahead and create a new private tournament, and you guys can already see here the difference is probably apparent in the menus here. So capacity, you can make a 10-person tournament, which sounds kind of lame at first, but then wow, you can make like really cool contests with only 10 people, like 10 pros battle it out for a day. That's right, you can also change the duration. So let's look at the capacity. It can now be 10, 50, 100, 200, 500, or 1,000. Unfortunately, no 10,000 people tournaments anymore. Damn it. So length can be 30 minutes, an hour. So 30 minutes being a new one, of course. 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and 1 day is the longest that you can go. Then it resets back to 30 minutes. I love this customization. You guys who have been watching for a while know that I've been asking for, at the very least, just give us more customization. I host a ton of tournaments and I want to have them customized. And here we go. The game mode is the big one here, guys. You can have normal battle. You can have a host a tournament with double elixir, host a tournament with just draft. I'm excited for that one. I can't wait to do draft tournaments. Then we have host a tournament with sudden death battle, host a tournament with triple elixir battle, with rage, with mirror, with classic deck battles. Basically ramp up. Basically everything that you can use in Clan Wars is going to be there for customized tournaments that you guys can host and play with your friends. I'm a huge fan of this again, guys, and you can see there's now a level cap option as well. And as you guys can see here, you can now institute level caps in your tournaments, basically letting you guys decide the threshold of levels both on King Towers and cards that you'll see in your tournaments. Let's freeze that bad boy, and then boom, Spear Goblins, boom, clone. That ought to take care of a Mega Knight. Just kidding. Anyway, guys, you guys can see there's a plenty of new customization that has been added to the tournaments, both in terms of length, in game mode, and of course in level customization. So that's everything in terms of private tournaments. Let's go ahead and talk about these new global tournaments. Oh, and one last thing, guys, you can now actually leave a tournament finally. So you guys can see I am in this tournament right now. I can click the leave button, and well, of course your rewards will be lost, but you can leave and have the flexibility to join another tournament if you choose to do so. Alright guys, now let's talk about the new global tournaments, and stay tuned to the end of this video because we will talk about other features coming in Sneak Peek 2, such as friend requests after 2v2, the continue option in special events, and clan war reward changes. But for now, global tournaments, and the best way to think about global tournaments is totally separating them from regular private tournaments in your mind, because the two really have nothing to do with one another at all. What we talked about in the private tournaments is standalone improvements to private tournaments. Global tournaments can only be hosted by Supercell themselves, and they include every single player in the world, hence the global. They're going to come about once a week or so, and they can also feature different game modes. They're not always going to be regular 1v1 tournament level standard. Okay, so those are the basics of how they operate and when they operate. Now let's take a look at the global tournaments. If we click on it in our main screen here, global tournament, you can see right off the bat there, guys, there's 3 little spots for losses. That's because these work in kind of a similar way as to challenges. Once you get 3 losses, you are out of the tournament. Now, it includes every player in the world, so you're going to see the global leaderboard are players who may have gotten 10 or 20 or 30 or even 50 wins without collecting those 3 losses. So it's going to be really interesting, just as a side note, to see that competitive edge come back to the game with all the players in the world vying for a top spot on that leaderboard. I can't wait to interview pros or just regular players. Who knows, one of you guys could be one of the top players in a tournament, in a global tournament. You can see the reward system down at the bottom is kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So if I can direct your attention to the bottom of the screen, we'll see our reward indicator here, and you can see with every win, the free and the bonus rewards go up. So there's a free component, and then there's also a gem bonus component that you guys can take advantage of or skip if you're pure free to play. So the free bonuses are on the bottom here, and this is just an example. This is not always going to be the same, and the rewards are going to be similar to this, but not always the same as this. And even in the TV Royale, actually, sneak peek that they just uploaded on YouTube, I saw emotes were used as unlocks, and that is a possibility in the future. Emotes given in these big global tournaments. So here we go, guys. In the free, you can see we get trade tokens, we get gold, we get chests, of course, and it just keeps going and going and going. And of course, it goes all the way up to 30 wins in the challenge. But of course, players can progress beyond that too if they're that good, right? So those are the free rewards. And then there's a bonus tier, and you guys can see there's 2 tabs as well. So a free tab, and you can unlock these new badges and unlock rewards. More info on that in maybe a different sneak peek video, but for now we've been limited to just covering what we can see on the screen here by Supercell. So those are the free rewards. You can see the unlock tier, and they'll unlock as you progress in the challenge. And then we have the bonus tier, and basically at the end of the challenge, once you get 3 losses, you're given, you can see an example right here. You can unlock your bonus rewards by paying 100 gems in this case to unlock all of those rewards. So think of it like this. At first, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, wait, we have to pay for rewards? But it's optional. You still get the free rewards, but instead of playing in, say, a grand challenge, which will offer less rewards in these global tournaments, you're given the option to pay those gems to unlock rewards as if they were a grand challenge, only better. You guys understand that? And you guys can see there's a lot more rewards in this tier, ending with a legendary token at 20 wins, and then we have a legendary chest and so on and so forth. Again, guys, there'll be a lot more of these paid rewards, but they are totally optional and they are subject to change. So we're not going to go through every single one because they'll be changing from tournament to tournament. And as you guys can see here, a final thing that we want to talk about is on the tournament info screen. You can see the length is usually going to be 4 days. There's also a level cap that they can change, and they can change the game mode and the minimum participation level. So some of these might be level 10 King Tower and beyond. They'll just continue to switch it up week to week and add a little bit of variety and flavor to these tournaments. So that's basically everything that I have for you guys right now on global tournaments. But if you catch me early after this upload, I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can in the comments below. Now let's talk about the rest of the stuff that we haven't covered yet. Alright, so the 2v2 friend request feature. Well, right now in the dev build, nobody else is online, so I can't show you the actual button, but suffice it to say, this has been a popular community request. After a 2v2 match, if you, say, went on a nice win streak with somebody, a lot of people say, hey, let me friend request that person, that way we can play together in the future. That is now going to be an option after a 2v2 battle. You can friend request the person that was on your team. Alright guys, and the final thing before I let you go today is going to be the new continue feature in special event challenges. So what is the continue feature? Well, first of all, it will allow you to re-enter the challenges where you left off. So when you get 3 losses in a challenge, upon your re-entry fee, it's still going to cost whatever gems it normally would have cost to re-enter that tournament, but instead of starting at 0, you start exactly where you left off. So if you finish 6-3 on a challenge to unlock the new legendary card, well, you start again fresh at 6-0 when you go back into that challenge. Now, a quick disclaimer, this continue option is not available in classic challenges, grand challenges, or in competitive based challenges. What I mean is, say there was another 20 win challenge for CRL, there would certainly not be a continue feature, otherwise it would defeat the purpose of that challenge. So these are going to be mainly for card unlocks and for token or special event fun challenges with tiered rewards. So guys, that is everything that I can share right now in this update. There are some hidden features that I'll let you guys go ahead and discover. Maybe I'll bring a hidden update video, but needless to say guys, I am so excited right now. I don't know what you guys think. I can't wait to see your reaction, but this is probably my favorite update ever in Clash Royale, and to be honest with you, we needed this. I'm so happy. I love the global tournaments. It's really going to create an awesome way for people to get noticed in the competitive scene, which is really the #1 request, the #1 want and ask that I get here on my channel. So now there's finally going to be a vehicle for you guys to actually get that, you know, hey, I'm a great player here, Ash, notice me, or I'm a great player here, organizations, notice me for CRL or for whatever you guys have endeavors in doing in Clash Royale competitively. You'll now have a way to do that. You finish first in a global tournament, that's going to be absolutely huge. So guys, I really hope you enjoy this as much as I did. I can't wait till this update lands. Another reminder, the update should be going live in a few days, within a couple days, and then the new heist mode in the Brawl Stars temporary brawlers, or cards, I guess, will be in the game on the 13th. So again, a couple days, everything will go live, and then the brawlers in the heist mode will be later on next week, I believe. So guys, that's everything I have for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. A huge shout out to Stats Royale and Bren Chong, my YouTube partners. Check out their information in the description below. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.